All right, guys, welcome back to Marant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Sitting here, watching GameStop, reading some articles, doing some stuff, having some beers. I don't know, my daughter and my wife, they made me these drinks. Hold on. Some nonsense. Tastes good. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Let's do it. Informal video, it is what it is. We're going to talk about GameStop. We're going to talk about a couple things. Stick with me, okay? 3 stories, and you're ready for one. So the first story is going to be this one. Let's just go here first. And let me change this screen for you. There you go. So who is this? You guys should know who this is. This is Steve Cohen. So Steve Cohen is one of the worst type of investors in this planet. He's a shorter hedge fund manager, and he's riddled with crime. If you guys don't know this, you should. The history of Steve Cohen, let's go through that really quick. First, he's been tried for plenty of crimes, plenty of misleading of people, allegedly. He pleads the fifth every time. He doesn't have to talk to anyone. He doesn't have to say anything. Everyone around him pleads guilty. So when he worked for SAC Capital, he was actually the hedge fund manager, the main guy. SAC Capital was notorious. Well, not really notorious. They were actually a decent group of people. They were just trading. Well, what did they do? They got an email. Somebody got an email from an insider at Dell, and it said, hey, guys, Dell missed earnings. So what did these guys do? They sold all the position in Dell 2 days before the earnings were announced. They actually saved themselves around $2 million. Didn't matter because they were up by so much on the position anyway, but they sold it and they still saved money. So somewhere down the road, somebody leaked that out and they got in trouble for it. What happened? 10 traders at SAC Capital pled guilty. 10 traders. And so you would think, well, doesn't that make him guilty by, just by association? And yes, in theory. So he had to plead guilty, not him personally, but SAC Capital, the hedge fund, had to agree that they were guilty. 1. 2, they had to pay a fine of $1.8 billion. So you saved yourself $2 million just to pay $2 billion. It's crazy. But it didn't stop him from doing much. He wasn't able to manage other people's money, but he could still manage his own fund. For 2 years, he was like that. So he didn't say anything. Well, there was a group of people that worked with him there that didn't talk either. And he's paid their respect, they're loyal to him, he's loyal to them. And one of them was Gabe Plunkin. What does he run? He runs Melvin Capital. So that's Steve Cohen. This is who he is. He's a bad dude. Let's go to the next guy. Your famous one, Ken Griffin. Everybody knows who he is, right? So Ken Griffin, what makes him the worst guy on the planet? Well, Ken Griffin, believe it or not, he beat the banks to it, okay? In 2007, 2008, 2009, on Dearborn Avenue in Chicago, on the 37th floor in a special little office, they decided to go ahead and make a market. And they're able to make this market by using technology that's not privy to you and I. And they did it, and they beat everyone to it. They beat all the banks to it. They used technology to go ahead and do these trades daily. And then they developed something called payment for order flow that they actually invented, per se. That's just the way you have to look at it. Because when they're able to skim a penny off of every deal, and yes, they're trading in front of those trades. Yes, they're holding your trades back. Yes, FINRA's finding them a couple $100,000, maybe even $1 million. It wouldn't even matter. They're making billions. And they know this. They beat JP Morgan, they beat Citibank, they beat any big bank out there that was trying to get in front of it, Goldman Sachs too. They beat everybody. And that's why they're there, right? That's what they call them, the Amazon of the financial world. These guys are monsters. And they also hold the power, okay? The power is this, that they and Steve Cohen, they're partners, guys. These guys, they run hand in hand. They're the ones who bought out Melvin Capital back in January when GameStop was upside down. Now you guys know why we're in GameStop, because of guys like this. But the only difference is with Citadel is they're crumbling in front of you. You see, a year and a half, 13 months ago, when they bought out Melvin and they gave him that sweetheart deal, they said, hey guys, here's $2 billion. Hey, Steve Cohen, you throw in $750. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep them afloat. They have to pay us back over 3 years, give us some earnings, whatever they make. The only problem is Melvin Capital makes nothing. They don't earn, other than February through June, they don't earn anything. So what did they do? They lost money, and they lost plenty of it throughout the whole year. They even lost money in January on Facebook. So what does Citadel do? This is how you know Citadel's drowning. They went and asked for their money back. Yes, they got back $1 billion during the year after the AMC nonsense, and now they're getting back $500 million right now. They're asking for their money back because Facebook fell off. Melvin Capital owns Facebook to a large amount, and Facebook's down 30% in the month of January. So you know they're stuck. Citadel is stuck somewhere, right? I mean, they have to be. They've been in business forever. And this guy right here, Ken Griffin, is one of the richest men in the world. And what is he doing? He's selling a portion of his company and a seat on the board of directors for $1 billion. And why, guys? Why is he selling for $1 billion a portion of his company, which he's never done, by the way? This is unprecedented. He's never done it, guys. And with the idea of going public, to have a public offering, I would encourage that for you, Citadel. Please do. You want to see how retail is going to treat you and your stock and what it's worth? I don't think you want to see it. It's going to be worse. It's going to be a worse run now than it ever would be. And you'd probably have a financial backing. And maybe there's people out there who want that to happen. Me personally, I hope it never comes to light. And I'll tell you why. Because when an IPO gets, well, maybe I do like it. I haven't figured this out yet. Let me have a drink on this real quick. Hold on. I'm going to think this through right now. Remember, guys, no edits, no cuts, all one take. And damn, that's a lot of lemon. It's a beer, lemon, whatever stuff. Hey, do I want them to have an IPO? Probably. Because that would mean more eyes on them. That means the SEC would give them full focus. You know, I mean, you'd have to at that point because you just can't let them just sit there. I mean, that's what's happening with Robinhood. But does anybody really get into trouble these days? I don't see it. But I got some trouble for you, Ken Griffin. I do. You and your buck-toothed buddy over there, the guy with the gap in his teeth, I want to remind you of something, okay? I'm GameStop. I'm Marantz. Nice to meet you. I'm never going to give up on my investment, on the position I hold. You're up against the wrong type of cat. I mean, that's just the truth, guys. I don't play this game just to play the game. I play the game to win. I'm way different. I'm like you, maybe. Maybe I'm just the same. Maybe you and I are cut from the same cloth. There's not a lot of people like me. I got a lot of dudes out here who are scared, who are worried about the stock, who watch the market and just shaking like, oh my God, we're losing money. Oh, it's not going anywhere. Those are the dudes you're trying to go up against. I get it, but I'm not one of those dudes. I'm the real guy. I'm the guy to remind you that GameStop in the last earnings announcement said they don't want to be a gaming company. They don't want to just be brick and mortar. They don't want to just be e-commerce. They want to be a technology company. And guess what's happening? From that quarter to now, they announced an NFT marketplace that's right here upon you. It's on its way. And when it goes live, what the hell are you going to do? Yeah, you created payment for order flow and markets in a digital concept in a digital world. Guess what we're doing? We're creating NFTs in a digital world and digital concept that you can't even fathom. So I got you. I got you, and I'll one-up you. And guess what's going to happen? GameStop's still going to be here tomorrow. And I'm going to still love it. Yes, I know. We pick dates, we pick times, and you probably coordinate all your shit on the side just because of it. But you're going to run out of billion-dollar friends. You're going to run out of money one day, and I never will. I will never run out of money. I will keep working, and I will keep buying it. And just like the message I got today in my DMs, guys, I'm serious. I got a message today, and it was from a guy, and I don't know who it was. I don't even know where it comes from. But he said, Marantz, thank you so much for reminding me that I can put my lunch money into this damn stock every day and it adds up. And then he showed me a receipt that he bought 0.18 of a share today. And it made me just so excited because guess what? I'm going to take your ass out 0.18 of a share at a time. A day, a person, one retail investor after another. This is the shit I've been doing all year. I've been stacking these bricks, building this bridge, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm never going to stop. These videos don't stop. This channel doesn't stop. I don't stop because we're fucking GameStop. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. And I'm going to see all these millionaires around. Do you get it yet? I'll be back tomorrow. Once again, Ken, enjoy your night. Peace.